the devil. I love being black. All right, people. This is what's going on. We're going down to LA. We're gonna bring it back to Minnesota, then Chicago. And we see the pictures here. And I want you to come on in. This is live, uncut, and unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. And there's a lot of things are going on right here in the United States, people. It's going on. It's going. When I tell you it's going on, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. I need you guys to tune in and stay focused, and we're going to talk about what's going on. We're going to talk about this is live, uncut, unedited. Hey, I'm live, big bro. All right. Yeah. So come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. We got the teams, the cops versus the teens. The teenagers is, man, this moment is turned to violent. It is live, uncut. We got some footage to show you guys that it is turning violent and it's going a certain way. And as I predicted that it will be, it's all over the country. All over the country, people. And it's going down, people. And our black teenagers, we want you to stand down. We want you to stand down. They crying out for more help. And we have to stay out this fight. We have to. We have to, people. They won't play with us. They won't play with us, people. This live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. We're going to be bringing up a lot of things. We got some video. And I need you guys to follow, share this. Definitely share this. All right, this is we're gonna bring it out, and we're gonna tie it into Minnesota and Chicago. Tie it in. Happy Black History Month. Let's start the month off right, people. Let's start it off right, and we'll be good. Happy Black History Month. All right. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is your boy Martin G, aka the Crime Chaser. Come on in. We finna have it live, uncut, unedited. Is raw, unfiltered. Is raw, uncut, unfiltered, people. That's what it is. Live, uncut. That's what it is. So I need you guys to come right on in, and we're gonna talk. We got the phone lines are open. We're texting people, let them know that we're live, uncut. Make sure you tag someone, please. Tag someone. That'll do me fine. Want you guys to know it's going down in LA. It's going down in LA. Minnesota is going down. It's going to cops versus the teenagers. The tension is real high. It's real high. ICE is on the ground. ICE is trying to deport, and they are trying to prevent ICE from deporting any illegal immigrants. Any. Yeah. This is live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, people. Y'all coming in too. That's what we're talking about. We're going to discuss it tonight. They said, well, Martin, you going crazy on this. I got to, people. I got to. Come on in. Come on. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, people. That's what it is tonight. Raw, unfiltered, uncut, live, uncut, unedited. Come on in. We got some footage, and I'm finna start playing it right now. I'm not gonna wait all day, and I want to get you guys in here. Play it a couple of times. Let's go.
More anti-ICE protests are expected today in parts of Southern California. Last night in downtown LA, tensions escalated after agitators began throwing fireworks, rocks, and even bottles at officers.
Take a look. New video this morning shows a brief police pursuit that ended in a crash tied to the protest. Police say 50 people were arrested, mostly for failure to disperse, along with arrests for assault with a deadly weapon and vandalism. Several streets near the federal building were closed overnight, but have since.
All right, we're going to redo it.
Yeah. More anti-ICE protests are expected today in parts of Southern California. Last night in downtown LA, tensions escalated after agitators began throwing fireworks, rocks, and even bottles at officers.
Take a look. New video this morning shows a brief police pursuit that ended in a crash tied to the protest. Police say 50 people were arrested, mostly for failure to disperse, along with arrests for assault with a deadly weapon and vandalism. Several streets near the federal building were closed overnight, but have since reopened.
All right. We're going to go to the next video. We got several videos and let you guys know what's going on. And it is a lot going on, people, whether you want to believe it or not. A lot going on. We're going to put up our next video. 2. All right. Where's the other video? I'm going to add that to the scene. And we're going to put it up. All right. I'll put the video up. Here it is.
Hours earlier, there were violent clashes in that same area, leading to an LAPD tactical alert. Dozens of officers deploying to the streets after a day of peaceful ICE-out protests suddenly turned violent. Air 7 overhead as a group of demonstrators started targeting those federal agents, those federal officers guarding the entrance to the downtown detention center. Those officers firing back with pepper balls and irritant sprays. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam was in the middle of it all. He is live with us now and joins us with his story. Tim.
Hello, Mark. So yeah, there are still clashes with police right now. I'm going to go ahead and toss it to the package because there is profanity.
At nightfall, demonstrators clashed with LAPD once officers declared their assembly was no longer peaceful. Police officers in tactical gear formed a line pushing protesters away from the federal building that holds ICE detainees. Air 7 captured the moment protesters closed in on security guards, shielding themselves outside the building as the crowd threw trash and debris. During LAPD's order for the crowd to disperse, we met Marisol from East LA. She's here demonstrating for her family members who are undocumented and U.S. citizens and fear being detained by ICE.
We're expecting a change. We want to change.
What kind of change do you want to see?
It's insane the way people have been treated. You know, we're all human.
Protesters marched in the street nationwide Friday, demanding an end to ICE operations in their community. This demonstrator's sign showed the names of people gunned down by ICE. Kayla from Mid-City says this issue should concern more than just black and brown communities.
Do you feel like more white people should be out here protesting?
Absolutely. We have a history of activism in the brown and black people of this country, and it's beautiful and it's inspiring, and more white people need to stand up and help our neighbors because we can't survive without them.
Mayor Karen Bass urging people to peacefully protest and not vandalize property.
That just hurts the city. That does not impact the administration in any kind of way that is going to bring about any type of change.
That was Tim Pulliam reporting. Now, the protest in downtown LA, one of many, of course, happening across Southern California tonight. This is new video just in from Oxnard. You can see hundreds of people there marching and carrying signs. There have been a series of ICE raids in that area as well. Some of the farms in the Oxnard area targeted by ICE agents. There have also been demonstrations in Orange County and in Riverside.
Okay, people, it's going down. It's going down as you see, as you guys see. There's a lot going on. And we're going to take some calls. We're going to put the number up. What is it that about blacks? That's what I really want to talk about. I got to get them. I got to keep hammering the message to us to stay away from the protests. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away from the protests. Stay away. All right. Come on in, people. Come on in. We're going to play that one more time and get it going.
Hours earlier, there were violent clashes in that same area, leading to an LAPD tactical alert. Dozens of officers deploying to the streets after a day of peaceful ICE-out protests suddenly turned violent. Air 7 overhead as a group of demonstrators started targeting those federal agents, those federal officers guarding the entrance to the downtown detention center. Those officers firing back with pepper balls and irritant sprays. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam was in the middle of it all. He is live with us now and joins us with his story. Tim.
Hello, Mark. So yeah, there are still clashes with police right now. I'm going to go ahead and toss it to the package because there is profanity.
At nightfall, demonstrators clashed with LAPD once officers declared their assembly was no longer peaceful. Police officers in tactical gear formed a line pushing protesters away from the federal building that holds ICE detainees. Air 7 captured the moment protesters closed in on security guards, shielding themselves outside the building as the crowd threw trash and debris. During LAPD's order for the crowd to disperse, we met Marisol from East LA. She's here demonstrating for her family members who are undocumented and U.S. citizens and fear being detained by ICE.
We're expecting a change. We want to change.
What kind of change do you want to see?
It's insane the way people have been treated. You know, we're all human.
Protesters marched in the street nationwide Friday demanding an end to ICE operations in their community. This demonstrator's sign showed the names of people gunned down by ICE. Kayla from Mid-City says this issue should concern more than just black and brown communities.
Do you feel like more white people should be out here protesting?
Absolutely. We have a history of activism in the brown and black people of this country, and it's beautiful and it's inspiring, and more white people need to stand up and help our neighbors because we can't survive without them.
Mayor Karen Bass urging people to peacefully protest and not vandalize property.
That just hurts the city. That does not impact the administration in any kind of way that is going to bring about any type of change.
That was Tim Pulliam reporting. Now, the protest in downtown LA, one of many, of course, happening across Southern California tonight. This is new video just in from Oxnard. You can see hundreds of people there marching and carrying signs. There have been a series of ICE raids in that area as well. Some of the farms in the Oxnard area targeted by ICE agents. There have also been demonstrations in Orange County and in Riverside as well.
All right, Mr. Roosevelt, you are our first caller. Come on, Roosevelt. What do you think? You see the riots going on?
Good evening to you.
Good evening, Roosevelt.
And all the good evening. I see everything, and I'm with you. I mean, black people in general, stay away from all the protests because this is something that don't have nothing to do with us. I mean, and I don't know, maybe it's about time it all went down. But that way, it's something like I said, the Trump administration could declare martial law to get all these so-called stupid idiot do-gooders, I say that, being sarcastic, all locked up and all arrested, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, plus, these people, especially American citizens who've taken part in this, if I were president, well, it's a good thing I'm not president. If I were president, it's something that I would do. When I'm getting rid of all the illegal migrants, anyone, any American, black or white, who helped to protest, I would arrest them too, put them in an ICE facility, strip them of all of their ID, money, passports, everything, blindfold them, put them all on a plane, won't tell them where the plane is going, drop them off into a jungle in the middle of South America or Africa somewhere, bury them so deep they'll never get back here. Since they want to protest for something that don't have anything to do with them. So I think all of us as black people, we just need to just sit back, grab some delicious popcorn and just watch the show and enjoy it, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, because all of us need to stay out of this thing, because why are we protesting it? I know we talked about Chicago for the last couple of nights, but I know we talk about California tonight. Mm-hmm. In California, if you look at it, it used to be a time around the late 1980s, in the early 1990s, where an area of Los Angeles, like the Inglewood or Compton or South Central, was majority black with, some Latin influences sprinkled in. Now, most of the area, especially Compton, is mostly Latino because, when immigrants or legal migrants and even Mexicans who lived there, what they call the Chicanos, were living there, they were cool and everything like with black people. But once all the migrants start coming in over the years, due to the Democratic Party, start letting them all in. But once they got the numbers, only thing they need is just the numbers. They turn on the blacks, firebomb them out of their homes, did drive-bys on them, terrorized black people to where it was like a mass exodus of black people running up out of Compton. So most of that area is now Latino. There was even a housing project that was in Los Angeles, Hawaiian Gardens, I believe it is, where just because a black family has moved into this particular project that was mostly Mexican, the house was shot up or firebombed or burnt down or something like that. It's the same kind of playbook that, KKK and white people did to us back in the 50s and 60s during the Civil Rights Movement when they bombed and set black churches and homes on fire. But yet, us as black people historically are supposed to protest for them who did and pulled all of this stuff? No, plus this stuff, did you like how the fact that the woman in the article tried to bring up black and brown protests, trying to make us a part of it? No, we don't need to be a part of it due to how we were treated.
Roosevelt,
I'm going to be quiet for a second.
hold on.
I'll hang on. I think you got a new call.
Yeah, hold on, Roosevelt. They say that you sound hateful.
No, I don't sound hateful. I'm spitting facts. This is not hate. This is spitting facts. Because even if I did sound hateful, let's just play devil's advocate and say I sound that way. You, as a person, let's just say, naturally speaking, could be hateful too if you had someone, one person, or maybe two, or whatever it is, do certain things, let's just say, that are bad or evil towards you. And just because now this person who's done all this evil towards you, whether it's a boss or some kind of abusive parent or some kind of wayward family member or so-called friend do something against you, now that they're in trouble, all of a sudden, they need your help now. But yet, they have done all of this stuff towards you. And the worst part is, now I can understand us as people, because sometimes we're all different, we come in all different colors and maybe cultures or whatever it is. I can understand certain things might happen or there could be differences in culture. And yeah, maybe certain things could be wrong, maybe on all sides. But my whole problem is when certain things are wrong or done wrong, should I say, that are never corrected. And people, they never ever do better. Because even in 2026, we're still dealing with some of the same stuff. Because I remember, this was like back in the 90s, I was dating a girl who was Mexican. At the time, my mother urged me not to date someone who was Mexican because she said stuff that you can never go any place with her. Because she said, if you go over in Little Village or Pilsen, hanging, or Cicero with that girl, but the Mexican men will grab you and turn you every way but loose. But the Mexican men will break your neck. Because it's like a strong sentiment still historically of anti-blackness in the Latin community. Even though this is someone who I liked, though, whatever. My mother was much more concerned about, I guess, my life. Because they have a history of this stuff. But us as black people, we can see like an interracial couple like that, like let's just say a Mexican man or a white man or something with a black woman. A whole lot of us aren't going to say anything. But a whole lot of them definitely they would. Look at what happened even 5 or 6 short years
You're going,
ago.
Rose. Stop it, Roosevelt. Stop it. We're going to come back. We save some. Let's save some for Mama Doris. Come on, Mama Doris.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mama Doris. Sorry about that.
Hey, Roosevelt. I'm not offering a disclaimer or an apology for anything I have to say. And anyone can call it whatever they want to call it. This is my position. ICE is a federal agency. ICE is doing what it's supposed to do. These people are in the country illegally. If these were all Black people in this country illegally, white people wouldn't have anything to say other than to get us out, get them out. That would be their position. They're here illegally, and it's the responsibility of ICE to get them out. Barack Obama deported between 3 and 4 million illegal immigrants. And that is what he was supposed to do, because they are here illegally against the laws of the United States government. So we must keep that in mind. Now, you hear people talking about, well, they have people with ICE who are not trained and blah, blah, blah. That may or may not be the case. But the majority of those agents are federal agents. And the protesters are out of order. These protesters are taunting these people. They're
Hours
spitting on
earlier,
these
there were
people.
violent
They're
clashes
throwing
in that
things
same
at these
Right.
people.
Right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mama Doe. Go ahead.
They are violent. I have been in protest with these people, and they do not. Many of them do not protest, in the kind of way, nonviolent way. Many of them come for the purpose of doing just what those people are doing out there. And I am concerned. As of Friday, they were asking children to leave school to go and protest with these people. This is not our fight. Black children do not need to be walking out of school to go any place unless they're going someplace to protest against all of the things that they do not have in their schools. And if these were mostly Black people out there, you and I know, Martin, they would be arresting them. They would be shooting them. They would be beating them. And how do I know? Because history proves it to me. I have lived it. So we should not be encouraging. We should not allow our children to go out there because they're going to become the victims. And for what? For what? Because 2 white people were killed in Minnesota. When Black men and women are killed every day in this country, someplace in this country by the police, by some kind of a law enforcement officer, we should not be a part of this. And they're still trying to drag us into it. It doesn't have anything to do with us. And those people are out of order. They're violent. And Superintendent Snelling said it best. They're violent. They're throwing computers. They're throwing all kinds of things at those people. And I've been in protests where they've thrown urine on the police. This is why Dr. King urged us to protest nonviolently, because he knew that if we had not, they would have mowed us down and they still beat us. They still shot us. So no, I'm saying to people who are listening tonight, do not allow your children to go to those streets. And it's going to get worse. Look at what this man just did here today, an executive order for the police to police the ICE. All they're doing is adding to the chaos. He has no authority over these federal agents. This is nothing but a political show. And he's doing it for people that's not for us. This is not benefiting Black people. The stuff that Brandon Johnson is doing is making it more difficult for us. He's not standing up for these people that he's imposed all these high taxes on. He's not standing up for Black children who are not getting what they're supposed to be getting in these schools. He's not protecting Black property. He's not doing anything about the unemployment in the Black community here in the city of Chicago. These things are not benefiting us. He's not fighting for us. They're fighting for everybody but us. And I'm sick of it. And I don't want to see our children out on these streets being attacked by these people. If our children go downtown, what do? They malign them. They call them animals. They call them thugs. They call them every negative thing that you can call them.
Say it.
That's what they do for
Tell
our
the
children.
truth.
And if
Yeah,
our
and
children
shame
go out
the
there,
devil.
white America is going to come down on our young Black boys and girls. Stay at home. If you protest for something that is pertaining to you, your issues, our concerns. Protest what's going on in these schools. Protest against unemployment in the Black community. Protest against Black people leaving their homes. Protest against these high property taxes. All of the negative things that are happening to us. Young Black boys and girls, you have something to protest about. But do not join these white people. These are white people fighting white people. They don't care about you. It's going to get worse. And so that is why I wanted us to talk about this, Martin, because I'm concerned about our young people. Why are Black people all up in the air about what's going on up there in Minnesota? I have never heard us show this kind of passion about Black boys and girls, young Black men and women, Black men and women being killed, period. I have not heard this kind of outrage from the Black community. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Because when we're killed, well, that's how it is. But we have been conditioned to love and to take up and defend everybody but ourselves. These people don't care about us. When are we going to start loving ourselves and loving each other? What in the hell is wrong with us? Don't let people shame you into doing something that you know is wrong. If I get out there and start throwing bottles at the police or got a gun pointing at the police, he's going to shoot me. And I do believe in protest because that's what I've been doing all my life against the injustices against.
Oh, telephone hung up. Okay. All right. Brandon Johnson did do executive order. We talked about it yesterday. He definitely gave executive order. Let me see if I can pull that picture up. Maybe I can pull it up.
As far as I'm concerned, if I was a police officer and heard it, I wouldn't do nothing. What he's talking about.
Oh, they fighting that. They're definitely fighting it. They're fighting that too as well. They're fighting it. Yes, let's see. Brandon Johnson did an executive order. Okay. This is some of the orders that Brandon Johnson gave. Let me put it up on the screen here. Bring it up. Right here.
Hey, Martin, can I just say a little something while you're working on it, or are you going to play a video?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll put it up. Mama Doris almost back. Go ahead.
What I was going to say before Mama Doris came in, they talk about me sounding hateful, but like I said, we have to look at history because even 5 or 6 little short years ago, during the George Floyd riots, many of your callers probably do not know that while riots and everything were going on, people in Latin communities were actually killing Black people who went through their area, hitting them with baseball bats and stuff. There was like a pregnant Black girl who was pulled out the car and beaten to death and all of this other stuff. So no, in that community, they have a very, very strong history of anti-Blackness. But yet, just because of certain things that me and even Mama Doris are saying, that we're supposed to sound hateful, but no one is addressing at all. I bet the same person who, anytime these people say this stupid stuff, I wish that they would call in so they can justify and qualify certain things that they say. They do not want to address some of this stuff that I am speaking about, and some of the other stuff that even Mama Doris, who has been on this earth and knows much more than me, who was actually in the trenches before I was born, they didn't want to address this stuff that's happened. So only because we address it now, they want to sit up and try to tell this lie, talk about we sound hateful. I think we should have a reason to. I lay my plane.
Thank you. Mama Doris, you can continue. Now, what I've done today, people, hold on, Mama Doris. I need somebody. You can come in if you want to talk. I got a link right up in the front, right up there. I put the link right up there. Let me put the link right up so you guys can come on in. We want to see some of y'all faces tonight. Since everybody got a lot to talk about, the link is right up here in the front, and you can come on the screen and we can talk about it. I want to hear from the
person who said I sound hateful. That's what I want to hear from.
Right. Okay, Mama Doris, you can finish. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? Whenever we stand up for ourselves, people are going to say all kinds of things. And let Mama Doris.
You got that right.
Let Mama Doris make it very clear to you. I could care less about what you think. I am only concerned about my people. And these are dangerous times, and we must be very strategic in the Black community. And we're not being strategic enough because we do not have anyone to speak for us and stand up for us now. And so as a collective, we have to stand up for each other and protect each other. So I could care less about what anyone says. I really don't care. And I really don't want them calling in because they're just not, they're so insignificant to me. The only people who matter to me are my people. And I say that because nobody gives a damn about us. We are attacked every day by everyone. And I'm concerned about young Black men and women, young Black boys and girls, Black men, Black families. That is what I'm concerned about because they are trying to do away with us in whatever way they can. And we better wake up and realize and understand what's going on. I have said on this program many, many times, study history because history repeats itself. And history is repeating itself today. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get any better.
Mm-hmm. So
and
true.
we have to protect ourselves.
Mama
we have to protect the Black community.
Mama Doris, and you're 100% right. I want to say this real quick. Now we're putting these things up, letting know if what you witnessing that's happening in L.A. in Minnesota, if that was all Black people downtown Chicago, we'll be called animals, low life, everything in the book. I have not heard one person during this riot right now, L.A. riots, Minnesota riots, or protests, violent protests, called nobody no animals or any kind of name. I haven't heard that. But if it had been Black boys and girls down there, they don't deserve to be downtown. It's so much hate that comes out of Black people's mouths toward one another. No, who has a concern, Mama Doris, for these Black bodies hitting the ground? Here's a man, Brandon Johnson, wrote an executive order yesterday for his Chicago police officers to monitor ICE, record them, ask for their supervisory, all that. But here, Mama Doris, 2 weeks ago, we had a young lady that was shot and killed over there on 64th and Maryland, I believe, in Drexel, right around there, on the way to press service. Nobody signed an executive order to get on that in law enforcement. And that's real talk.
We're being killed. That's right. We're being killed all the time in this city. Who is speaking up for us? Where is the police investigating that? Who's investigating the killings of Black men and women, Black children, senior citizens? Who's investigating that? And all he's doing is causing chaos. It reminds me of the 60s, Martin, when James Meredith went to the University of Mississippi. The reason the National Guard was called in because the local police would not protect him. That's what this reminds me of. ICE is doing its job because local police, because of these sanctuary city policies, they cannot do their job. They cannot do what they should be doing. These people are in the country illegally. They're brought here for a purpose, and that purpose is to remove us from the land, to take the jobs that they're given the jobs that we used to have. Unemployment in all 20 Black wards is very high. Young Black men, you see them standing on the corner, can't find jobs, did not educate them properly, took the school trades out of the schools. All kinds of things have been happening to us. Who's fighting for us? Where's the Urban League? Where is the NAACP? Down there, the boy that's over the Urban League in Jackson, Mississippi, and I'm going to be sending him a letter. You standing behind before Hispanics defending them. This was not the purpose of the NAACP. The NAACP was organized to protect Black people. They're not protecting us now. They're protecting everybody but us. So what are we supposed to do? We don't have anyone to turn to. So what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to protect ourselves and protect our children. and try to secure a future for our children. You want to lock them all up, put them on drugs, and do all kinds of things to them, making it impossible for them to survive. Hell no, we cannot allow that to happen. And if we allow it, then it's on us, and we should be ashamed of ourselves because we have not prepared a future for our children. Look at all these people everybody in our community selling us something but us. You mean to tell me no vision for our people, no vision and no plan? And look at our communities. Our children can't find jobs. Man, no, we cannot allow that to happen. And as long as God allows me to speak, I'm going to speak it, and I could care less who likes it.
That's right.
White folks, you're taking care of your children. Mexicans, you're taking care of your children. Palestinians, you're taking care of your children. Arabs, you're taking care of your children. All at our expense. Go to hell. We got to get strong. We've got to be courageous. We say we believe in God, then do God's work. Call Jesus every day. Then do Jesus' work. I'm sick of this. All this hypocrisy. Most religious people in the world, and you won't stand up and fight injustice the way God wants us to do.
Wow. Hope y'all getting the message what we're trying to say tonight. Hope you're getting the message.
I hope the young people are listening. Yeah, I hope the young people are listening and you're getting the message. Do not go out there and put yourself in a position to be slaughtered or get a record and then they use that against you for the rest of your life. Because that's what they do to us. Nothing has changed in America. This is our country. I fight to make America better. In whatever little way I can, I fight to make the government better. This is the only government I know. Go home and fight the Mexican government. Go home and fight the Palestinian, the government, wherever you came from. Go home and fight your government and make your government do right by you. This is what Black people have been doing for over 400 years. And then you walk in here. You walk in here and you eat off our plates and don't even say thank you. These people despise us. Well, good. Get the hell away from us.
Let's take this other caller real quick. 9433. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mark, I don't mean to sound harsh, but this is not our fight. Black people need to go somewhere and sit down. This is not our fight. This is not our, hey, take them all back. I don't mean to sound rude, but us as Black folks, I totally agree with Mama Doris. This is not our fight. We fight for, ain't nobody gonna save us but us. So Black people, y'all need to stand down. They can take them all back. That's right. Get them all. ICE needs to get them all. All of them. I ain't sounding angry, but they taking it. They want our housing. They want our jobs. They want everything. No. Get them all. And us as the Black people know we don't need to join them. This is not us. This is not for us.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, we have we got a link that if you want to come on in the screen and talk to us, those of you that's doubting what we're talking about and you are in disagreement, come on here. You can be Hispanic, Mexican, Venezuelan, or a German, whatever. We got the link right there in the window. You come right on us and tell us why should we help you guys. Give us one reason. Why should Blacks attend the protests or the riots, what you call violent protests? Why should we? Give us a reason. Why should we go and tap our own neighborhoods, then we don't have a Walmart and we don't have a Jewels or something? Why should we do that? You know? Why should we do it? All right. Mama, I'm going to show a video real quick. Let me show another video of these young folks tearing LA up. I'm going to show it real quick. Where is that video? I think it's here. Because a lot of us, we're not informed on a lot of things what's going on.
Hours earlier, there were violent clashes in that same area, leading to an LAPD tactical alert. Dozens of officers deploying to the streets after a day of peaceful ICE-out protests suddenly turned violent. Air 7 overhead as a group of demonstrators started targeting those federal agents, federal officers.
Let that have been black people.
To the downtown detention center. Those officers firing back with pepper balls and irritant sprays. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam was in the middle of it all. He is live with us now and joins us with his story. Tim.
Hello, Mark. So yeah, there are still clashes with police right now. I'm going to go ahead and toss it to the package because there is profanity.
Look at this, people. Look.
Demonstrators clashed with LAPD once officers declared their assembly was no longer peaceful. Police officers in tactical gear formed a line pushing protesters away from the federal building that holds ICE detainees.
They'd kill us if we did that.
Air 7 captured the moment protesters closed in on security guards, shielding themselves outside the building as the crowd threw trash and debris. During LAPD's order for the crowd to disperse, we met Marisol from East LA. She's here demonstrating for her family members who are undocumented and U.S. citizens and fear being detained by ICE.
We're expecting a change. We want to change.
What kind of change do you want to see?
It's insane the way people have been treated. You know, we're all human.
Protesters marched in the street nationwide Friday, demanding an end to ICE operations in their community. This demonstrator's sign showed the names of people gunned down by ICE. Kayla from Mid-City says this issue should concern more than just black and brown communities.
Do you feel like more white people should be out here protesting?
Absolutely. We have a history of activism in the brown and black people of this country, and it's beautiful and it's inspiring, and more white people need to stand up and help our neighbors because we can't survive without them.
Mayor Karen Bass urging people to peacefully protest and not vandalize property.
That just hurts the city. That does not impact the administration in any kind of way that is going to bring about any type of change.
That was Tim Pulliam reporting. Now, the protest in downtown LA, one of many, of course, happening across Southern California tonight. This is new video just in from Oxnard. You can see hundreds of people there marching and carrying signs. There have been a series of ICE raids in that area as well. Some of the farms in the Oxnard area targeted by ICE agents. There have also been demonstrations in Orange County and in Riverside.
Okay. All right. Now, y'all see this, people. And Roosevelt, you said it. If that had been black people, we'd be burying some of them. We'll be preparing a funeral. We can't do what they do.
Oh, yeah.
We can't do it. All right, we're looking for somebody to come on in. You can come in through the screen. Now, you could be our special guest tonight. We're looking for a special guest tonight.
Go
ahead.
They're protesting stuff that don't have nothing to do with them, stuff that doesn't even make sense. Because just like when we protested for Laquan McDonald here in Chicago, that made sense. You know, the uprising after George Floyd, it could have been bad and everything, but still, it made some sense. But this doesn't make any sense at all. And even, you know, when I was in Minnesota, me and my mother talked about it. My mother said the stuff that she'd have, if she were president, she'd have every single American who participated in support of that protest. She said she'd have them all arrested and put on trial and charged with treason. Because what they're doing right now is a treasonous act against the United States.
Martin,
Yes.
Karen Bass is she's mayor now, but she knows the laws when it pertains to immigration. So the leadership, the political leadership, is lying. They're not telling the people the truth. They're lying to the people. And when it comes to other people, well, we're all humans. Well, when it comes to us, we're not human beings. Our children are not human beings. They're thugs. They're animals.
Say it, Mama.
Say it. Let me say to black people tonight, you don't have to apologize for anything. Stop apologizing for what is the truth and how you feel. If hate is an emotion, it's a natural emotion. So if someone hates somebody or something, it's because it's something they're doing to them that they don't like. So we're not supposed to have any feelings. We're supposed to be quiet. We're supposed to allow people to do anything to us and we not speak out. We not defend ourselves because we've been conditioned to care about everybody but each other. That time is over. That day is gone. We have to turn to one another. We have to love and protect one another because we are all that we have. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. Animals protect their own when they're being attacked. But no, black folks are supposed to be quiet. I don't care what you think. No, come on and debate me.
Come on here. That's right. Come on
Have a
here.
conversation with me because I could care less about what you think. It's only when we speak up for ourselves. What could be any more hateful than what's going on the streets of California and Minnesota? What could be any more hateful than the gangs out there in California running black people out of their homes? Watch this now, 60% Hispanic.
Tell the truth and
What
shame
could be
the
any more
devil.
hateful than what white people have done for us for the last 400 and some years? What could be any more hateful than all of these ethnic groups and racial groups coming into this country, turning on us? What could be any more hateful? What could be any more hateful than the Arabs selling drugs to our babies? What could be any more hateful than some of the Arabs having sex with our 13 and 14-year-old girls?
Tell the truth.
What could be
and
any more
shame
hateful
the
than
devil.
people shooting us down every day? Tell me what could be any more hateful
Mama
than what
Doris.
has been done to black people in America? Tell me.
Ooh, Mama Doris is
Prove
going
it to
in.
me.
4,700 minutes.
Because, Mom,
Yes.
I'm angry. Yes, I'm angry. Because I see what is going. I see and understand what's going on in this country. I see what this government in this country has set up to do to us, and all of them are in on it. All of them, the Republicans and the Democrats, they're all in on it. What Trump needs to do is bring in that Insurrection Act and lock them up in order to save their lives.
That's what I want to see.
That's what he needs to do. It's out of control. But no, they're white. And they don't think anything is going to happen to them. Because every day, white people are shown that white life is the most valuable life on the face of this earth. To hell with you all. You're apologizing for what you think and what you feel and what is right. We must fight to replace injustice with justice. Because they're on us.
Oh, yes, the time.
They're on us.
Joined.
Okay. We got old timer. Old timer, would you come on here to debate tonight?
Man, you know it.
All right.
I hear y'all talking.
All
I hear
right.
y'all talking, but
What did we say wrong?
You know,
Go ahead.
well, I mean, you know, we got all. See, we Americans. See, and we Americans, and we trying to find our way. And you know, I went to a nice Black History program today.
Yeah, I hit like on it.
Nice, it was real good.
I hit like on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, well, good. He gonna be coming your way. He coming down into the Savo. And me and the brother talked, and they had a question. They had the question and answer session. And, you know, come up something about the N-word. So, you know, I said, well, the N-word is all over the place. You know, and
Okay. But old timer.
black people-
Old timer. Old
Yeah,
time. We
go
ain't
ahead.
talking about
Go
the
ahead, bro.
N-word
Go
now.
ahead.
You know what we're talking about. Let's get
I
on the
know that,
subject,
but I'm
man.
just-
I know. We'll say that
well,
for
I'm gonna
later.
get on it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
come
on
on.
it.
Come on, get
I'm
with
gonna
it,
get on
man.
it. Well, see, the thing of it is, see, people don't like us. People don't like us, and we don't like the fact that people don't like us. So we keep on saying stuff. What have we done in this country? We have done what the man wanted us to do. We have never fought against the country. But the people don't like us. They don't like us for various reasons. They don't want, first of all, the Caucasian people, they don't want us to assimilate with them because they trying to protect their interests. They think that our young boys want to take their girls. And they don't like coming to our stores. But we know all of this stuff. They don't like shopping in our areas. They have showed us flat out, no uncertain terms, that they not what they call rocking with us. It's been this way for a long time. We don't want to accept it. We don't want to accept it. They call us monkeys. They call us. They have other ethnic groups. The Indian people don't like us. They don't want us marrying their children. We don't want to accept that. The German people don't want us marrying their children. We don't want to accept that. We want everybody to accept us, and that's not going to happen. So we need to be satisfied with that ourselves, but we don't have enough resources to be satisfied within ourselves. So we got to try to jump on that white man's bandwagon some kind of way. But when you be saying stuff like, well, I want my children to have good hair. I want my children to be light skinned. See, we putting our own nail in our coffin. I hear mother doing all that talking. I hear mother doing it, but mother is not listening to what these people are saying. These girls talking about, I want my child to have some good hair. See, we saying all this stuff coming out of our mouth, and these other people here say it. They get on talk shows and talk about it. But when somebody is dark skinned, we don't want to have nothing to do with them, and we don't want our children. We talking about, I ain't married no black person. You too black and stuff. We don't want to accept ourselves, brother. And then our young girls getting out there twerking. So that's why them boys want them to get. That's why them boys want to get on those girls. And we got one of your top WNBA basketball players, Angel Reese, out there. She a top ball player, and she out there showing herself half naked all the time. And they talking about that little white girl, but that white girl ain't showing herself naked. But this girl here is showing herself up. Brother, come on, brother. See, that's what I'm talking about. See,
bro,
old timer.
Old timer. Hold on. Let me hold on, Mama Doris. Hold it. Everybody hold it. Let me do this. Let me take care of this. Old timer.
Go ahead.
I just want to ask you a couple of simple questions. At 206, are you there? 206. Okay. Do you like black people? Because I've never hear you say anything. I can't tell because I'm just being honest with you. Because you always speaking down on us. I don't never hear you really get on here.
I'm not speaking down, brother. I'm not speaking down, Martin. I'm not speaking down. I'm speaking the facts. The white people don't like us.
Okay.
They don't want us, and those where the jobs are. What black firm paying somebody $40 an hour? What black electrician firm paying somebody $50 an hour? The white people got the money, and we don't have the money. We don't have the resources to pay these people. That's why they can pay those NBA ball players $250 million, $75 million contract. We don't have that kind of money, so we turn to these people, and we got to dance to their music. You see, but what we failing at, not keeping our neighborhoods clean. We failing at not going to the.
There you go.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna just listen. You know what? I'm gonna listen to you.
No.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
Old time.
Go ahead.
Now let me just say this. And I know you're a man of the cloth, and I respect you. And I know your family.
Let me tell you what I did now. All of my children went to black school. All of them went to school. They went to the same high school that my wife went to. They went to the same. I never have lived in no white neighborhood. I've lived in the black neighborhood all my life. And all 5 of my children graduated from the same high school. I never jumped up and said, well, I'm going to go over here and move over there. No, they stayed right there at that same high school. And all of them got educated right there at that same school. All of them, all 5. And all 5 of them went to college. and all 5 of them got degrees.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I can tell you.
Okay, old timer. Can you see the screen? I'm finna put something on the screen for you. I want to know if you can see it. I'm finna put something on the screen. I want you to describe what's going on, okay? Can you do that for me? I'm finna put something on the screen.
Okay, yeah.
I'm finna put something on the
teams
screen.
versus cop.
I'm finna put something on the screen for you right now. I'm gonna put this on the screen for old timer. Hold on. I want to put this on the screen for you. I need you to explain something to me. We're going to find out who's tying up L.A. All right.
Hours earlier, there were violent clashes in that same area, leading to an LAPD tactical alert. Dozens of officers deploying to the streets after a day of peaceful ICE-out protests suddenly turned violent. Air 7 overhead as a group of demonstrators started targeting those federal agents, those federal officers guarding the entrance to the downtown detention center. Those officers firing back with pepper balls and irritant sprays. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam was in the middle of it all. He is live with us now and joins us with his story. Tim.
Hello, Mark. So yeah, there are still clashes with police right now. I'm going to go ahead and toss it to the package because there is profanity.
Yeah. Thank you.
At nightfall, demonstrators clashed with LAPD once officers declared their assembly was no longer peaceful. Police officers in tactical gear formed a line pushing protesters away from the federal building that holds ICE detainees. Air 7 captured the moment protesters closed in on security guards, shielding themselves outside the building as the crowd threw trash and debris. During LAPD's...
Now, old timer, you there? Old timer, tell me, what did you see? Yeah, what did you see? Tell me what you see. Describe it in your words. What did you see? Tell me, what did you see?
I'm looking at people that's not scared of the police.
Okay, and what else you see? You see them little black. You see them little black boys and girls down there too. You see them, don't shooting at the police. Don't you see them? Tell me what you see.
I don't see that. I don't see that many.
You don't see that many who?
Blacks.
Did you see any blacks in there?
No.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I saw people.
What kind? Who they look like? What type of people you see? Huh? You need me to play it again for you so you can look at it again? I'll play it again. Let me play it again for us so you can. I don't want you to miss nothing. I'll play this for you. Hold on. Let's go right there. Right there.
Those federal officers guarding the entrance to the downtown detention center. Those officers firing back with pepper balls and irritant sprays. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam was in the middle of it all. He is live with us now and joins us with his story. Tim.
No, I just
so yeah, there are still.
You see? Okay. Now, who the majority type people you see down there? This downtown L.A.
I see the Hispanics out there.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you think they down there doing? You think they down there praying? Or tanning?
No.
What are they doing?
Martin.
I'm just asking a question, Doc. Doc, I'm just asking the question. Just answer the question, Doc. What are they doing down there?
They down there fighting the police.
Is that good? Do you see anything good can come from that?
No, they're not down there praying. They down there standing their ground against the police.
Why you think they're doing that?
Because they down there they down there fighting and protesting against the police.
What type?
Well, it's good to let.
What type of protest they're doing? Is it peaceful? I'm asking. Come on now, old timer. Rock with me now. Rock with me now, as the young folks say. Come on.
The people got us scared. The people got us scared.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about them. I'm not talking about no black. We're talking about what we witnessing in the video that I'm showing. That's what I'm talking about.
But in the end, they gonna. No, it's not peaceful. No, it's not peaceful.
So is that good? Is that good or bad?
It's good for them. It's good.
Okay, how's it good for them? So you telling me, hold on, old timer. So you telling me it's good for somebody to throw trash all at the police, fight the police? That's good. Is that what you telling me? That's good. And then is that good? What's good about that?
Martin, come on, man. You can't be serious.
No, brother, I'm just asking. I'm asking. We see what they're doing. Is this a good look? They're destroying property. Is this a good look for them? For people that want to be in this country, that's protesting and agitating, fighting the police, and you saying that you want to have a right to live in this country in peace. Is this a good look for them? I'm just asking you. Mama Doris, help me out. Help him out. Help him out. Somebody help him out.
This program tonight is about telling young black.
Okay, brother. Martin.
No.
I'm trying to be serious.
No.
I'm trying to be serious.
I just asked you several questions. That's all. I mean, you couldn't.
Okay,
you got
Martin, sometimes it's just not helping. You can't help some people. Just think.
No, I'm trying my best to be serious with you.
You cannot help some people.
Martin, the time.
So don't even try.
The time for us to do this. The time for us to do this has come and gone.
What?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, okay, but Martin.
Okay, go ahead, old time. I'm listening. Go ahead, old time.
Okay, Martin. He's not going to allow us to do this. He's not going to.
I think you're missing what I'm trying to say.
The time for us to come, we had a chance. We had a chance to protest and stay out there. So for us, we have chosen to go just a little bit part of the way, but we're not going to stay out in the street like they're doing up in Minnesota. We're not going to come out in the cold. Okay, all right then. I tell you what, brother.
Okay.
I said, I'm gonna be quiet.
Old time.
Okay.
You don't have to be quiet, old timer. I'm trying to get us on the same page. Maybe you're not seeing what I'm seeing in the video. That's all. You keep going back on black folks. I'm asking you what it is. What is it that you're seeing? You keep saying us. When you say who you referring when you saying us? You're talking about black folks. You're black, right? You say your children went to a black school. You attend a black church. I know that for a fact. So what I'm saying, old timer, come on now, let's be real. For people that want to stay in this country, you got your country flag flying it. You fighting our police officers. You fighting federal agents. You running garbage can dumpsters to the building, tearing up federal property. I mean, make it make sense. You want to be a citizen in this country. Okay, I understand that. But why are you destroying government property? Why are you inflicting pain on ICE or the police? And when they kill and shoot, they wrong. When they tear gas and tear bomb, they're wrong. So what I'm saying tonight, people, black people, stand down. Stand down. That's what I'm saying tonight. Stand down. Let them fight. Because we know if that was black people carrying on the way they carrying on in this video, it'd be a body count. It would be a body count, and it would be some felons tonight. People that's charged with felony. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's be honest, people. Let's be real honest about this situation. We can't be deported. This is our country.
Brother Martin.
Well, am I lying?
Brother Martin.
Am I lying?
Brother Martin.
Is that a lie or truth?
Brother Martin.
Let me know if am I lying. Now, I'll stand to be corrected.
You're not telling the lie, but you're not telling the lie. But listen to what President Trump. Okay, listen to what President Trump told. But listen to what President Trump told his own supporters. He said, if you do not, no, you're not lying about the body count. You're not telling the lie about the body count. No, you're not lying about the body count. But look what President Trump told his people. President Trump told his people, if you don't fight, you won't have a country. He told them that. He said, you got to fight for what you want. And when he got shot, he jumped up pumping his fist, fight, fight, fight.
Okay.
He urging his people. He told his boys, he said, stand by and stand down. And those people came, when Trump called them to come to Washington, they came. He came and told them.
Okay.
This is stupid.
Okay. Okay.
Come on,
okay. Old timer. Who country is this? Is it the black people or white people? Who run this country? Who run this country?
Hey man, you know what?
I'm asking a question. I'm just asking a serious question. Who run this country?
The white people run this country.
Okay. So what is wrong with that statement he made? What's wrong with that statement Donald Trump made? I'm just asking a question. He's white, right?
The white man is the white man's country.
Okay. Did the white man make a statement, told his people to fight back?
The white man runs this country.
Okay. All right. Hold it right there. Hold it. Let's go to the next caller. One of my favorites, 206. Hey, 206. How you doing?
Okay. Hey, 206. You know what's wrong with that. Well, you know what? They don't want to hear me talk.
No. We want you to talk. I want you to talk. You don't have to be silent.
Okay.
You're a supporter of mine.
Okay. All right.
206.
Okay, the white man told his people to stand by and stand down. And when he told them to, okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish call. I'm going to let you talk. Go ahead. I'm going to sit back and relax. Go ahead. Get it all out. Come on. This is Black History Month. What happened? 206. Come on now. We're waiting. I don't know what happened. It didn't got quiet.
Okay. All right then. He told them to stand by and stand down. Okay. And when they stand, when they stood by and stood down, then they came to Washington, and they said they was coming on the order of President Trump. They said, we coming on the order of President Trump. Okay, and when they came there to fight. Wait a minute, I'm still here.
Yeah, you still talking? Go ahead. Turn down your other audio. That's what you're doing. You're trying to look at the TV and you listen to yourself talk at the same time. I know what you're doing. Turn off your iPad or whatever. Just talk to us directly on the phone.
So, okay, so they came there to fight, and when they came to fight, nobody.
This man. He can't stand.
Not me, no, not me. No, I don't have no iPad. I don't have no iPad at all. Okay, now. Okay, but the thing.
Can we get back to the subject line?
Yeah.
Okay, well, go ahead and get back to the topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Go ahead, Roosevelt.
Well, I'm not going nowhere.
No, you ain't got to go nowhere. You got to go nowhere.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mama Doris and
No, cool. I
Roosevelt.
wanted to hear from 206 because
Okay,
I think
206
is on.
Yeah,
what?
206. You're on the line. Come on, 206. 206. I done called on him a couple of times. 206. Well, while we're waiting on him.
Sorry. I'm a fool. I had my line muted because I had some background noise for a minute. Sorry about that. Good to be with y'all. Great show. Just a few comments, and that's all I have. Mama Doris some would call what Mama Doris said a rant, but she was speaking cold truth. She summed up every way I felt was voiced by Mama Doris. And I thank her for being Mama Doris and being who she is, and blessings to her and her family. Let me just say this, and then I'll yield the line. This what you're showing is going on in Los Angeles, correct?
Yes.
Those
Okay. Old time, is that you? Old
Yeah,
time?
I'll mute him. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Pay attention, y'all. First of all, my stand is clear, but I'll say it briefly anyway. I support ICE 1,000,000%, and I support deportations 1,000,000%. And none of these people that are out here protesting have our interests at heart at all. They never have, they don't, and they never will. And although I don't like to see injustice and unnecessary suffering, I think all these people need a good ass whooping. And I don't mind sitting down at home and watching it on the TV or computer screen and calling in on a Martin G. Johnson Live and talking about it. I pray, I employ that Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, African Americans, just sit back and watch and pay attention in
206.
the event.
206. 206.
Yes,
Hold on.
yes,
We got a
yes,
special
yes.
guest that come on the screen. Hold on. Let's see what he got
Okay,
to talk
go
about.
ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
don't go nowhere. Let's
Go
see
ahead.
what he's talking about. Let me put him on the
Okay.
screen. Yeah, hello?
How are you doing?
All right. How you doing?
Everything's great. I'm Robert from Arkansas. I called the other day.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Talk
To
to us.
the gentleman that was talking about when he said for his people to stand by, he was told that if you look at the interviews when he was trying to run for the presidency, and the person that was questioning him told him, now that things are the way they are, will you tell the Proud Boys to step down and stand by? Right, was the question from the moderator. So he told them to step and stand by because they were talking about rioting. And the moderator during the questions told him to say that. He didn't just tell them to do that, to go to DC and, charge the building. He did not say that. It was the moderator that told him to say that. And he went on ahead and told them to do that because they were trying to say that he was telling them to go to DC and riot. And that was a question that was given to him, and why he said he's never just told people just to stand by, and be ready to go up in the Washington D.C. to do anything for him. That's not actually true. He didn't tell them to do that for what you're saying. And Black people should not be involved in any of this. These people are rioting. They call this a smokescreen for something else going on, because as long as they're here, they were brought here by the politicians. Since they were brought here by the politicians, that's their scheme. That's why Brandon's doing what he's doing. You blaming Trump, not that he can't be at fault for anything, but you can't just say when you got a governor of a state sent you, bust you people, and you ain't went after him once. No class action suit over the state of Texas, nothing. So this is all just for us to get emotional instead of what are they doing that we're not paying attention to. Let these people, if they're not shooting them, we're not going out there so they can start shooting. Black people should stay back and not get our mind point is we have to get together and deal with our group politics. Not just about switching parties. It's about demanding that anyone that wants to vote has to do something before we vote for them. They got to do something clear cut against the establishment before we accept you in the position. That's what I believe we should do. That's how you can say you can be a politician for us, black, white, whoever. You got to do something beforehand. Before you get our vote, you got to do something major. Then we'll believe you're trying to be a politician for our group. So that's what I want to come in and comment about.
Okay. And that's it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, old timer, you can go back finishing. All right. Go ahead, old timer. I'm not old timer. I mean 206. I'm sorry, 206.
I'm really just calling in listening, but there's one thing I wanted to say real quick. This thing going on in LA is particularly dangerous
Mm-hmm.
because the foreign nationals in LA, primarily Mexicans, many of the people who claim to be Ecuadorian and Venezuelan and Honduran, they're really Mexicans. They're not from Central or South, and some of them are. But I have recordings of people from those countries who accuse the Mexicans of racism, hold them at the border, don't let them cross the border in Mexico, and send Mexican nationals into the U.S. cosplaying as Hondurans, Guatemalans, so on and so forth. Just like the Mexicans go on these they started doing this in 2010, and they come into the U.S. and they pretend to be Native Americans. So they go to the reservation and they start selling dope, they start human trafficking, they start selling guns. So when you hear the government, we've heard it many times, that the government is deporting Native Americans, they're not deporting Native Americans. They're deporting Mexicans primarily who are hiding on Indian reservations, lying, saying they're Indians and they're not. They're Mexicans or mestizos. The second thing and last thing I wanted to say is these same people, especially California, they think that land belongs to them. They think Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, California, Oregon, and parts of Utah is actually their sovereign territory. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, they're claiming that treaty was not legitimate. So why is that significant? Because these people, I firmly believe, in the near future, this year has the potential to degrade into a shooting war, particularly in Southern California. Because these people, for the last 50 years, thanks to the Ford Foundation, I won't get into details right now because we don't have time for it, they've been brainwashed and fooled into thinking that the southwestern United States belongs to them, and the great devil gringo, and the gringo is the devil, came and took it from them, and they think that they're entitled to everything. If you want some information on this and the terrorism that happened between the 19th and at the transition between the 19th and 20th century, look up Plan de San Diego, where the people the extremists in Mexico came into the United States from Texas to California to San Diego County and planned on taking over the southern United States, killing Americans and taking that area from Mexico. That sentiment is still strong and alive within them. Please, Black folks, please, please, please. Most of us don't understand how heavy this issue is and how dangerous it is. Please stay home. Please take care of yourselves. Please watch your backs. If you don't have felonies and you can arm yourself, I'm not telling you to go out there and hurt nobody, but don't let anybody hurt you or your family. Stand down, watch carefully as to what happens. I'll go ahead and mute my line and submit the mic to the host. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Doris.
Pardon?
Wait.
He's absolutely right. He's right. They lost the war.
Mm-hmm.
They lost the war, so it doesn't belong to them. But he's right in terms of what he just said. We're in some dangerous times, and we have to be very strategic. I'm only speaking to the young people because you are the ones who will be slaughtered. We have a whole lot to protest about. And this is certainly not one of the things that we should be involved in. They've been trying to drag us into this since it started. And they're mad because we're not out there. Because when we get out there, more attention is going to be brought to them and what they're pushing at our expense. And that is death, maimed, and incarceration, and everything else. These are very dangerous times. And we need to understand, many of us, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but many of us don't study. We don't know. Our children have not been taught. Our children have not been taught, are not being told about how this immigration is going to continue to impact their future. The book that I gave you, Martin, I told the brother that I would come in and teach the children, teach a class to these children about that. He did not want to do it because he has a 501c3. But it's our children that are at stake. And if we cannot love our children, who in the hell can we love?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to continue to, as long as I can speak, I'm going to continue to speak for the children.
Mm-hmm.
This is not about me, old timer. This is not about you.
Mm-hmm.
It's about our children and their future and their children's future. These other people plan for 50, 60, 100 years. We plan for a doggone day or a week. We're smarter than that. We gave the world what it has today. They're not teaching our children anything in these schools. They want to keep them where they are so they can continue to pour these drugs into them and put them in these filthy, funky jails or kill them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to stand by and allow them to do this to my grandchildren and their children. We have a responsibility, Black people, to ourselves and to the future generation. And this, we need to have these conversations. I wish I had more people, like people who are calling in to join in. It's time for the nonsense. It's time for us to stop the nonsense and not taking things seriously because everybody else is right or wrong. None of these people care anything about us. Our children, you got 5 or 10 children who go up on the north side together. They're watching them like hawks. The police. They can't even go downtown 5 or 10 at a time and feel comfortable because they brand all of them as being thugs and drug dealers and killers and everything negative. Not on my watch will they do it. And anybody else who sits back and allow this to happen to their children, may God have mercy on you. And I hope God deals with you. And I do believe in a higher power. We don't have time for people to come on here talking this nonsense. It's not about anybody liking us. It's not about somebody wanting their hair to be straight. And if we're thinking that way, that is because we've been put down and conditioned to think that way about each other.
Right.
This is how they have programmed us. This is what racism and white supremacy has done. You got to understand it. And we have a responsibility to teach our children the truth. And we're not doing it. We're not doing it in the homes. We're not doing it in the schools. We're not doing it in the churches. And you want to blame our children? What have we taught them? What do we teach? We're not teaching them anything, but we want to down them. We want to criticize them. We want to say every negative thing in the book about these children. What are we doing to keep them from doing what you are accusing them of doing? The society. They're setting the agenda for our children with the filthy music. We allowed another race of people to come in and take over the music, so they're calling us D's and hoes and everything. We allowed that. And then you want to blame them? So that's why they're referring to themselves as young men. What have we done to stop it? We have to take responsibility for what we have not done either.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. If we don't, we won't be around. And wonder why these young people don't respect the elders? If I'm talking that crazy nonsense, they should not respect me.
Who's supposed to
say about them? They should not respect me.
Well, mother, if they're calling our children the N-word, how much more derogatory can you get?
Excuse me. Excuse me. We're talking about telling our children to stand down.
Stand down for what?
Excuse me. That is what this subject is about tonight. Stay at home, young black boys and girls. That is not your fight. Do not subject yourself to these people to mow you down or lock you up.
Let me tell you something, mother. Let me tell you something. I work with a diverse. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this right here.
Excuse me. It's not anything you can tell me.
That's probably true. That's probably true. But I can tell you what I've learned, though.
Saying positive things about your people and encouraging our young people. It's not anything you can tell me.
Okay, I accept that. Okay, but this is what, when I was working, I found out and I saw how people. I'm gonna talk to Martha. Let me just say this:
our young people not participating in that madness. That's what this subject is about.
And that's what I'm talking about. And that's what I'm getting ready to tell you, Mother. I'm getting ready to tell you my experience.
I can't take it anymore.
I'm going to tell you my experience. What I'm telling you is, let me just say this. I'm sorry, I don't mean no disrespect. When you work alone by yourself, you're going to not have as many people to work with you. But when you work together with other people, they're going to help you when the time comes when you need help.
You can't help me talking
about black
people all the time.
Mother, you know what? Black people call them. You know what? Black people call what? Mother, what you should be concerned about, Mother, is black people calling one another the N-word. What? Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
God is my guide. The Creator is my guide. And as long as the Creator is with me, I don't need anyone else.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy. There you go. Well, there's a lot of black people that's not rocking with God, Mother. You might be rocking with God, but there's a lot of black people that ain't rocking with God.
And you're not rocking with God.
Yes, I am, too. Yes, I am. I can say it for myself.
You're rocking it the wrong way.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I don't think you want me to start talking about God.
Thank you for allowing me to come on this show tonight. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that men and women who have children talk to your children. Young people, if you're listening, stay at home. Stay at home. And thank you, Martin, and I appreciate the comments by the other brothers, and let's keep it going. Let's talk to our young people and guide our young people and protect each other and protect the future for our young people. And thank you so much, Martin, and I'm going to sign off.
All right. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. I love being